Hello, everyone. I see people are already here in the chat. Dolly is here. Hi, Dolly. Mohsen, Tree of Knowledge. And oh, where did the chat go? I'm gonna go live. Okay, there we go. Dolly is here. Mary is here. Mateen is here. Fantastic. Okay, great. Guys, ask and I shall deliver. You guys kept on asking me, how do I get my first customers? Because I kept on telling you about how to advertise, how to pick the business that you want, that will sell, something that relates to you, something that you would have passion for, something that there would be a demand for. I already told you all of that. I also told you, go watch my previous live streams, how to market it, how to get people interested in what you have to offer. But a lot of you were like, well, how do I get them to actually come and buy from me, buy my services? Well, I have something even better. I'm going to tell you how to get people to buy from you, even if you did not have your social media accounts. You did not have YouTube. You didn't have an Instagram account that was you were not making videos basically, right? So basically we have been focusing a lot on how to make a lot of content that will just automatically slowly start after you get a huge volume of content out there on a very specific thing on the area that you're trying to provide services for. Eventually it will get people to come to your channel. The algorithm will eventually slowly start pulling them in and you can start selling to them, right? But to demonstrate to you how easy it is to actually get people to buy from you and get your first clients, I'm going to even assume that you have no YouTube channel, okay, and you haven't started posting videos on Instagram, Facebook, and you don't have a list of people that you could go to and start selling to, right? Because you think you have you don't have a list, but you do have a list. And I will tell you, and at first it's going to sound scary because you think that you're going to assume that I'm saying something that I'm not, but then I'm going to clarify. Are you guys ready for this? Let me see. Tree of Knowledge. Hi, Mateen. Stephanie. Eson. Okay, good. And Dahlia, I'm so glad that you're here as well. Amikai. Debbie. Jack is here. Fantastic. Unusual AI is here. All right. So, what is this hidden magical list that you guys have? Because this is what people are trying to do with marketing, right? We're trying to, when we're making videos like this one, for example, live streams, long form, short form, we're trying to create a list of, I mean, for example, on this channel, not like my other channels, on this channel, I'm just getting started to get to the point where I have 500 videos. And that's the only time when the YouTube algorithm starts recognizing who they need to bring to you. 400, 500 videos at some point. And then you could start generating a list of people that you could sell to. The whole point is to get this magical list of people that might be interested in the stuff that you're selling, right? And a lot of you think that you cannot sell today because you don't have such a list, right? But what if I told you? What if I said that all of you have a list? And when I tell you what that list is, some of you are going to panic and some of you are going to think I'm an idiot because that you're going to say, Armin, that is not a list that I'm going to sell to. But don't worry, I will tell you what that list is. And I'm not asking you to sell to that list. Just bear with me. Okay. Here's the list that I'm talking about. And here's how you could use AI to help you with this, right? You will go, you ask AI, ChatGPT, using the reasoning model or Gemini, whatever. Just make sure you use the reasoning model. Okay. Don't use the default model. Switch to the reasoning model, right? Because you want some advanced analysis here. You go and say that, hey, I have my people on Facebook, the people that you have as your friends. Don't worry, we're not gonna sell to them. Don't shh, shh. Don't worry, we're not gonna sell to your friends and families. Okay, I know a lot of you are gonna get. Okay, so all the people that you have as friends on Facebook, all your contacts on WhatsApp, all your contacts on your phone, all your friends on Instagram, all of them. You are trying to extract all of that information, make a list for Facebook, a list for Instagram, a list for WhatsApp, a list for your phone contacts, and you will provide these lists to ChatGPT. As much as you can, you will extract all of that data. Okay, the names, the contact information, the way you cut everything, right? You will give this to ChatGPT and you ask ChatGPT which one of these lists is bigger. Which one is bigger? And again, the point is to work with all of them, but we're going to start with the one that is the biggest list. And then once you identify which list is the biggest one, then you ask ChatGPT to prioritize the list based on whatever it thinks that you have more information about or probably will get more traction reaction. You will say, give me the people that I'm going to be contacting first. Again, we're going to contact them. We're not going to sell anything to them. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you go and tell your, you know, elementary school friends back in the day, hey, like, will you buy from me? Okay, I'm not going to, I know a lot of you think that's embarrassing. I'm not going to get you to sell to your family and your friends. Okay, this you're the message that you send them will not be you selling anything to them. Okay, this is what we'll do. And guys, let me actually tell you, this what I'm about to tell you works. When I come and tell you these things, please understand that it's not just for your own benefit. I am doing these things and they're producing me results. And I go and study this before I tell you because I'm trying to find what works for me. Guys, it's unbelievable. Like, this is like a science. Like, when I go and study the people that I realize I could trust and the sources that I could trust, and I study them and I evaluate them and I do trial and error and I do fact checking, and I come and realize that okay, all of the way that you get customer, the way that you market, the way that you do sales, all of it has been analyzed over and over and over again by people who know what they're doing, and it has been turned into a science that if you apply works every single time. The only difference is now we have AI right next to us that could help us in each step of the way. So what I'm about to tell you, it's not maybe it will work if you do what I'm telling you. Even if you don't have a list right now, even if you don't have a big marketing arm, you will get your first clients if you just listen to me. And you're going to do something that is difficult because there's a lot of work involved in it, but it will get you your first customer. So listen up. Listen up. This is a proven model and it requires no money, nothing. Okay. It just requires doing what I'm gonna tell you, right? So you focus on one list, one of these platforms, maybe your Facebook friends or Instagram or your phone contacts or whatever, right? You go find the one that is the highest priority, the first person, and this is what you tell them. You don't tell them that, hey, I'm providing some services for quitting smoking or losing weight or getting out of debt. No, you do not say that. You do not say that. Okay, you do not talk about the services that you're offering and trying to sell. You say, hi, how are you? I saw on your profile that that you insert, you look at, you need to sound human. Okay, we're not a bot. We're not just going to blast these people with the same copy and paste message. You're going to, before you message them, you're going to go do some digging. You're going to see that they were at this party, or they were on a trip, or they're exercising. Something to show that this is not just a copy paste message that you're sending to people. And then you just say like, hey, I saw that you were that. That's so interesting. How have you been doing? We haven't talked for a while. How is that person? You just talk like a human being. Okay, you catch up. That's what you do, right? And then every time you message them, before you send the first message, you check your message with ChatGPT and like, hey, I'm starting here, and you will tell your ChatGPT that your goal is to eventually move the conversation towards talking about, not selling, talking about the service that you have recently offered. Okay. Again, please understand that we're not trying to sell to your people that you know in your life. You're not going to sell to them. You're going to do something else, right? So you start, for example, let's say, for example, your service is about, I don't know, weight loss, right? So you say like, hey, or let me say, for example, let's say it's about quitting smoking, or no, or about, yeah, weight loss or exercise or making more money. So you say like, hey, I saw you went on this vacation. Was it expensive? Right? If you're trying to get into more talking about income, right? Increasing income. Or if you see somebody has, I don't know, 4 kids, you're like, wow, how do you get to be so fit while you have 4 kids? What do you find the time? Do you actually get the time to exercise? You don't say that right away. You eventually will go try to move the conversation into something that is related to your service, right? And then every step of the way, you take a screenshot of the messages that you're sending. You give it to ChatGPT and you ask ChatGPT to give you some recommendations regarding what to say, so that you could slowly, but not very slowly, a little bit slow, move towards getting to talking about the service that you're offering. Okay, it needs to be very subtle. And then once the conversation gets close to the service that you're offering, this is what you say. This is what you say. By the way, I have been doing this thing. No, don't actually, no, scratch that. You say, by the way, do you know anybody that might be interested in getting some help regarding this? Okay, because I have started to offer the service, and I'm looking for some people that I could offer the service to them for free, mention to that person for free, so I could collect some testimonials, right? So let me say that again, guys. This is you please understand that this is a genius plan, right? But the hard part hasn't even started. So you're not selling to them, you're asking them if they know certain people that need help with this topic, because you recently have started to provide service for people for free in exchange for testimonials, right? And if they say no, they don't, just ask them, well, do they know anybody who might know? And also, by the way, at that point, they might be interested, because they're like, what, you're doing this for free? So I might be interested, right? But, and also, please understand that when you're offering the service for free, you're actually getting something out of it. You might not be getting money at the beginning first, but you're getting experience, you're getting their feedback, because when you get to somebody that wants to use your services for free, you say like, okay, it's free, it means that you don't give me money, but I'm going to need a couple of things from you. I need you to actually use the services, that I'm offering. Once it's done, I need you to give me some testimonial. So a testimonial. And also, I need you to give me feedback regarding my services, so that you could help me get better. So you don't need to pay me, but you do need to do these 3 things. So make sure you make that clear, right? If you do this, 100 times every day, imagine if you do contact 100 people every day. And again, that's the hard part, okay? Because this will work every time if you put the volume of work into it. It works, but only if you contact a shitload of people. Meaning that you need to contact 100 people a day. And again, if you're like, Armin, I'm not going to contact 100 people a day, that's why you will be poor. Okay. Sorry. That's why when you're not willing to do the work that is necessary, that's why you will not succeed, and that's why other people will come take these opportunities away from you, because the direction is clear. Now the question is, will you put the work that is needed? Because this works only if you contact thousands of people. And again, please understand that this works like a tree. Even if you have, I don't know, maybe 2,000 people in all your contacts combined, the point is that they know other people, and those people know other people, and this will spread. And you could get, if you keep contacting 100 person a day, then in a year you will definitely have your first clients. But hey, like, hey, Armin, I'm not going to make money by providing services for free. Well, you're not going to continue providing services for free. The first couple of clients that you had was just practice, so that you could learn how to provide services for your clients. And again, it's important that you do a good job, because first, you need the testimonial. Second, even if you offer it for free, if it's very good, they might want to continue. And if they might want to continue, then you could say at some point, well, now it's going to be paid. You have to pay. So if your services are so good, you could turn free clients eventually into paid clients. And also, even if they don't continue with you, if they were satisfied, they will. And if you keep catching up with them from time to time and ask them how they're doing for free, they might forever be a lead generator for you, meaning that forever they might actually keep recommending other people to you. So even if they were free, so they give you a testimonial, which is a win. They give you experience, they give you feedback. But if you keep a good relationship with them, even after you're done providing some services to them, they could keep telling you about other people that they might know that you could sell to. So make sure you keep the relationship friendly even after the service is gone, and make sure you keep checking in with them for every once in a while, and make sure you actually try your best to provide a really good service. Again, it's easy to do that because you have ChatGPT right sitting right next to you as an expert telling you whether every single one of your messages are the best message that you could possibly send or not, right? So how could you fail at this? The only thing that you need to work on is try to be very passionate about this topic, because again, humans work better in groups. Sometimes people, a lot of times, they're paying you because it's just easier when somebody is talking to you about your projects, because we are interested in other humans, and when we work with each other as a group, it's just we're just a lot more motivated to continue doing a thing, right? So AI could tell you like, hey, maybe this is how you do meal prep, but if a human calls you like, hey, the meal prep plan that I sent you, how's that going? Are you using it? Like, you feel more accountable. Like, if you have a life coach, or if you have somebody who's helping you with your finances or your budgeting, you feel more accountable to them, because AI cannot get disappointed in you. But your life coach or your advisor or your consultant, if they call you and be like, what's the update? Did you actually do the weights? Did you actually run the way I told you? Did you do the weights that I told you? Did you read the thing that I told you? Did you write that thing that I told you to write? Did you eat? Did you make them? Send me a picture of the meal prep that you made. Send me a goddamn picture. I told you to make a meal prep like this. Did you make it? Send me a goddamn picture, right? That level of accountability and shared passion and shared enthusiasm and shared pain, that is, you need humans for that. And that's what you're offering. That's what you're offering. Know your worth. And again, the enthusiasm will come, if you don't have it, with practice. And again, this is the cheat code, is to keep making videos about that, so that you find your voice. Okay. So it's, you could find your voice by having more clients and practicing with free clients, but you could speed that learning process a lot more if you make daily videos about the topic that you're providing services about, because that's how you get to the point where you find your voice and you're much more confident talking about the thing that you're talking about, because you are making videos every goddamn day, right? Yeah, Martin is saying this is magic. Yeah, exactly. What I'm telling you is magic, because it freaking works. Yeah, Martina saying 100 per day. Wow. Yep. So again, I told you AI will make our lives harder, not easier, right? Because you will know the way, and now you don't have any excuses for not doing the hard work. A lot of people are waiting for AI to do all the hard work for us, but AI will not do all the hard work for us. AI will just make it so clear what the path is. So it's basically just you are left with the hard work between you and the goals that you have. And again, you should want it to be this difficult, because if it wasn't this difficult, everybody would be doing it, and it would not be a measure of success anymore. You have to do crazy volume of work. The only way, and this will forever be true, even if so many things get automated with robots and AI, right? The only sure measurement of success, predictor of actually who becomes successful, is the volume of work and sacrifice you're willing to put into it. And this will be the case forever, forever, regardless of what point of history you're in. Because if everything gets easy, well, it will become available to everybody. So the measure of success is always what sets you apart from other people. So the measure of success will be in the places where things get challenging, where you will go where others will not. So you should be chasing something that is unbelievably hard, because that's where other people won't go. So if I tell you to do something that is easy, you have to be skeptical. How could it be this easy? So the easy part that I promise you is knowing what to do. I mean, think about it. You don't even have to think about whether or not I'm writing the best possible message every goddamn time. Every time you could take a screenshot and talk to ChatGPT regarding what do you think I should say next? And ChatGPT will basically give you some options and tell you why each one of them is the best one. And you could be like, "Hey, ChatGPT, give me 5 options." Like screenshot, send it to ChatGPT. You're like, "Hey, ChatGPT, this is what I'm trying to do. Give me 5 options regarding what I should say next." And then gives you 5 options, and you're like, I like number 3, but make and then explain to ChatGPT, and then ask it to be objective, because be careful, because ChatGPT might give you something that you might like better but might not work as much. So you have to tell it to, hey, I don't like it, but you should be honest. Tell it, you should be honest with me. Let me know which one will work better, right? We in society teach children to value hard work. So Jack is saying, if we want as many people as possible to be successful, should we in society teach children to value hard work more than we do now? Yeah, I mean, one of the best things, one of the greatest predictor of which kids will be successful and which will not, has scientifically proven to be delayed gratification. This has been scientifically proven. Like, if you go to kids in kindergarten and it's called the marshmallow test, right? If you put in front of children some marshmallows, and you tell them that don't eat these marshmallows for like 10 minutes. Like, let's say I put marshmallow and one marshmallow in front of kids. Say like, hey, don't eat this marshmallow for 10 minutes. I will come back in 10 minutes. And if you didn't eat it, I will give you 3 marshmallows instead of one. Right. And some kids, they recorded them, and some kids could not take it, and they just ate the first marshmallow because they could not wait 10 minutes to get more marshmallows. The kids that waited 10 minutes so that they could get the more marshmallows, they observed their lives over the years. More than anything, more than intelligence, more than every other metric, that one metric proved to be the greatest indicator of which kid will be successful: delayed gratification. And again, this is why it's so hard these days, because social media and video games and porn has made us given to instant gratification so much that it's so hard for us now to exercise delayed gratification, which is the most important metric for tool of success. So we're every day when you're like going on your Instagram or TikTok, and you're just looking for that quick fix, you're training your mind to look for instant gratification instead of working for delayed gratification. And that's why it's so hard for us now to work hard, because we have been trained with all of these tools, with all of again, it's very interesting, because the very tools that are your savior and could actually are providing you with the tools to have the greatest opportunities that you have never had before, are the same tools that are traps for other people to get sucked in, for spending hours and hours and hours of their time watching content that basically is training their brain to get instant gratification. So go do this. And so how did we use AI today? We use AI by asking which list I should go for, prioritizing the people on your list, asking it to basically give you the first 10 that you need to contact based on what you're trying to achieve, and then picking the first person, sending him a message based on you don't even have to think about your first message. You could be like, hey, you could tell AI, okay, I'm focusing on, I don't know, Sarah, I'm going to send Sarah a message. This is how I know her. This is what's on her profile. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to compliment her. I'm trying to get it back in touch with her. What ChatGPT, give me 5 suggestions of what the first message I sent her should be. I'm not trying to sell to her. I'm just trying to slowly move the conversation to the point that I could tell her about my services, so that she could give me recommendation regarding people who she might know, so that she could refer me to them. What should my first message be? She will say, then pick the message that fits your personality the best, send it to her, tell ChatGPT which one you pick so it understands what you are liking more. And then when she responds, you screenshot it, you send it back to ChatGPT, and you ask it, what do I say next? Okay. You don't even have to think about this anymore. You just do consulting with ChatGPT, and you just go step after step after step. You do this with 100 people every day. You are for sure to get your first clients, your first, and then eventually these clients will turn. Oh, pricing. We need to talk about pricing. Oh, Tree of Knowledge thing, exactly. By coincidence, I also got clients using the same method. The results were small at first, but my clients b- brought me more clients because they were satisfied. See, guys, proven correctly right in the chat. Right in the chat. Thank you, Tree of Knowledge, for providing that. All right, let's talk pricing now, right? Because we're starting free, but once you get some clients and now you want to start charging people, how much do you charge? This is what you do. You go back to ChatGPT. You tell ChatGPT exactly the service that you're offering to people for free. And now you want to charge for it. You say for 1 hour of what I'm doing, for example, or whatever you're offering, what is the average price? What is the average price in the market right now for the country that I'm in? Like if you are in Egypt, if you are in Iran, if you're in the United States, if you're in Pakistan, if you're in Israel, whatever you are, right? You ask it, I'm in this country, or I'm in, what is the reason, or if it's international, you just say, what's the average international rate on, on the internet, right? What is this, unless you're focusing on a specific country. Like, for example, you might be Iranian and you just want to sell to Iranians, so you have to focus on the prices, average price for that. If you speak English and you're selling global, then you need to ask for the global average, right? Once the and you again you ask ChatGPT when you have the reasoning model on. Make sure you turn the reasoning, the thinking option, the extra thinking option on. Okay, so you get something more accurate. Once you get that price, you go you don't charge that price at first, right? Because you're not that good at this yet. So obviously you're not going to charge full price. You go tell people that this is the price and I'm doing it for 80% off. 80% off, meaning that you're only charging 20% of the average price. And then once you get busier, you move from 80% off to 60% off, eventually to 50% off, eventually to 40% off, eventually to 10% off. And eventually you go to market average. And if you keep growing and growing and growing, maybe you could actually go above the market average and you could charge more. If you get so busy, if you're getting so many clients that you don't know what to do with, then you could eventually one day go even higher than the average market price. Okay, this is easy. This is easy, guys. You don't even have to guess any of these things anymore. All the market research that you need to do is right at your fingertips with ChatGPT. It will go do all the market research for you. Why are you not taking advantage of all this technology right in front of you? This used to take hours and hours of work by groups of people. You used to need to hire a marketing team to be able to do all of this shit. And now you have it all for free right next to you. Go take advantage of it. God damn it. Yes, Martin, two times the price. I mean, if you get so many people, again, guys, don't, you have to increase your price if you're getting too busy, right? Do not say, like, oh my God, I have too many clients. I don't know what to do. If you have too many clients, that means you're underpriced. If you have too many clients, that means you're underpriced. You need to keep increasing your price. Okay, that's it. I just wanted to do a quick and easy how to. I hope you guys appreciate what I just told you. Okay, these are gold. This is gold. Every single minute of this live stream, you could use it to start your business. Oh, wait here. Oh, so Dolly, with regards to the businesses that we're talking about, we're talking about providing services, so for example, consulting services, software services, you go, because so we're not, if you want to see the type of businesses that we're talking about, go look at my previous live stream. Where is it? The stuff that you could sell to more clients and keep growing and eventually scaling. Yes, so go watch the stream, turn any problem into a profitable online business. That stream I had 2 days ago, so you could get that idea regarding what businesses you could start. Oh, Ronnie, hi, Ronnie. Yes, Ronnie, make sure you watch the stream. Go from the beginning because it's very important. Matin saying, Armin, long time no escape velocity content. Please update. Okay, so the update regarding that is apparently Google DeepMind is making is making a virtual cell to test medicine on. So that suggests that the longevity escape velocity is very closer than a lot of us anticipated. But I don't want you, the reason why I'm not doing that content is because I don't want you guys to get distracted from the things that you could do yourself to improve your lives. Everything I tell you in this channel is not for entertainment purposes anymore. If you go watch AI news and get excited, please understand that that has no impact on the things that you could do to improve your life. Those are things out of your control. And I want you to focus more on things that are within your control and that you could do. Because if you are consuming content regarding things that are outside of your control, you are basically entertaining yourself. You think that you're getting more educated and more informed, but you're getting informed on topic that you have zero control over. It's better to get educated and informed on topics that you actually have some power over, so that you could improve your life. And if you don't have any power over it, please understand that's not much different from just watching Netflix or watching a movie. As educational as it might seem, it's entertainment. You are basically trying to disguise entertainment as education, because you think like, oh well, this is informative, so I'm being educated. You're not really being educated because you can't do anything about it. So try to focus on content that actually you could take action on and do something about it. Longevity escape velocity, whenever it comes, it doesn't change the fact that you need to do whatever you can right now to be as healthy as you can possibly be, regardless of what they're doing. Okay, guys, I'm telling you that what I'm doing, what the things that I'm telling you on this channel, I have used it, I have studied it, it works, it has changed my life, and I only just got started. And I have so much room to grow with you guys and learn. And part of why I'm doing this is not just to also give you guys advice, but also so that I could document my own journey. And when I come and tell you these things, I organize my thoughts, the things that I've learned. And sometimes when I'm telling you these things, it gives me some ideas and inspiration. So that's another reason why I'm going live and I'm telling you these things. And also another reason why I go live and tell you these things is because when I put my own process on these videos, then the transcript, it will automatically get transcribed, and I could feed that into AI, so I could tell AI where I am right now instead of having to write it. I just use my live streams to feed to AI as a progress report. So that's another reason why I'm doing. But eventually, I mean, I thought that I need to make so many more videos to get some client, because I already had clients before I started this YouTube channel. I mean, before I switched this YouTube channel to this content. But it's interesting because now with this, even with small level of audience that I have on this channel, I have many people contacting me, asking me for my services, right? For not for free, like I'm actually paying, right? Um, it's interesting that it works so fast. So I got a couple of people contacting me, and I am going to update you on how satisfied they are with my services, because I'm going to work with them and I'm going to provide them the best service that I could offer, and I'm going to ask them for feedback, and then I'm going to tell you my progress regarding whether it was satisfied or not satisfied, what feedback they gave me. And also, guys, this is my email if you guys need to contact me, armin.navabi@gmail.com. If you guys need to contact me regarding any help that you need with your own business or growing your, marketing platform, you could contact me there. And my email is also in the description. So Martina is saying, but I'm going to university next month. Okay, that's that's fine. However, don't make that an excuse. Okay, so Martin, even if you go to university, if you cut out partying, Netflix, I don't know, scrolling on Instagram, everything else, you will still have time for what I told you right now. You will still have time. Just cut out everything else. There's so many hours in the day, you will find the time to do this. Oh, Stephanie, what I'm saying works for any age. You don't have to be young or old. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. Thank you for being here. Make sure you like the stream. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell notification. Leave a comment after the show is over. I do check the comments on this channel. And email me if you need my help. And email is in the description. And that's about it. Yes. Okay, guys. See you guys soon. Same time tomorrow. Unless there's a war happening. We'll see. All right, guys. Jack saying thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay. Amakai, thank you. All right, guys. Bye, Stephanie. Bye. Bye, Martin. Bye. Bye, Dolly. Yeah, usually. I want to go, but you guys, if I leave without responding to you, it's because there's a delay. Okay. I love you all. Hassan. Okay. Bye. Mwah. Okay. See you guys.